How long, what does 2 days do for you? After you shave clean? If you shave clean, what will 2 days take?
I don't know. Stubble? I don't know. I haven't done a full clean shave for a long time.
It comes up pretty quick. The neck
razor
comes up. Yeah, razor. Yeah.
Shave.
Not super clean.
Did you go against the hair grain?
They go down.
Not against the hair. You can't get down. It's still sideways as well. Because the hair here goes out sideways. It doesn't go down.
Yeah. Oh, did I miss something today?
No, I'm just saying. So it's sideways. But yeah, okay.
Did I miss something? Did I miss something?
No.
What's wrong?
No.
Why are you looking at me weird?
Just jealous.
You're recording at the moment? Are you recording at the moment or not?
Yeah, it's recording. Right. But apparently rosemary oil helps thicken up your beard.
I have no beards.
No, but it can help stimulate the growth, apparently.
Apparently as well.
Apparently.
I've heard.
I should try it. Mine's scruffy. It's scraggly. It's not very thick.
I heard that warriors, like back in Vikings times, or they had beards because apparently when they contact, like punching, whatever, it absorbs the shock.
It softens the blood.
And the scientists show this because they had different no hair, or a little stubble, a little bit more, and full.
Beard, yeah.
And it's it still does damage if someone punches you.
No, but it stops from breaking the jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
So if your ancestors are warriors, mine is not.
Because he's got a thick beard.
Yeah.
Well, he's Croatian, the Eastern European.
Hairy.
Big guys.
Yeah.
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 They didn't know their
Irish,
statistics
English.
back then, dude. That was just because they keep them warm
That's it.
and hairy.
Yeah. I can't grow anything.
Ugo Gaga? Ugo? What? Nonsense! Don't be ridiculous.
Agnes, what is this nonsense?
Nonsense! Nonsense! Nonsense!
You said come back, it's nonsense.
Nonsense. What nonsense? That is nonsense.
Nonsense!
What white nonsense is this?
I knew it. I'm surrounded by...
No, it's nonsense. Nonsense. But what utter nonsense.
Welcome back to What Nonsense, everybody. The show where basically I'm just living out a midlife crisis on camera. We're just going to make it all up as we go along. Please welcome back my guests, Joseph, Mikey.
Good to be back.
Yep.
I forgot the mics before. Thankfully, Joseph remembered.
Yeah.
I actually had a dream 2 days ago that we had a podcast and I didn't press record. I forgot. And I dreamt in the dream. I was like, we had a break after an hour and a half or something like that. And then we were just going to do a quick continuation. And I went, oh no!
And your best work happens.
Yeah, I don't know. It was my best work. I just had a panic attack in my room.
Yeah.
At least you can work with the whole podcast and no audio.
Huh? What?
Oh,
yeah. If there was no audio, that would have been brutal. I would have done the exact same thing.
No, you can still use it.
You can't.
Were we talking at that little short for the Discovery? Sorry, the Challenger that blew up?
Oh, so
were we talking?
We could
just put us over.
Just all clips. Yeah, clips would have worked.
That's right.
Because we don't respond much. Usually it's just 4 statues.
Just looking.
3 statues.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Being.
All right.
Cool.
We're all rather tired, aren't we? It's been a long week. Yeah, I don't know. What do we talk about? What's up? What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Do I say my thing or?
Oh yeah, share your story.
All right. So, basically, last Friday it was the weekend, Easter weekend. No, it's before that. Was it?
Is that the Friday?
Yeah, it was.
Good Friday?
Yeah, it was Good Friday. Yeah,
Great Friday.
Yeah. Basically, I was drinking with my mates, not heavily. I only had 6 beers at that point. It's 10 o'clock at night. We were casual. Yeah, just you want a beer? Yeah, sure. Nothing serious. Not bad. And these girls pull out these, this card game. And the cards are this big. She painted over it. And then she made, dares or things to do. Or you have to, reasons to drink. I think drinking games are stupid. If you need a reason to drink, you shouldn't be drinking. Anyway.
I disagree, but move along.
Serious?
Yeah.
Or you think you need a reason to drink?
You like associate fun with? Yeah.
No, I don't mind
like beer pong.
Beer pong or like cup games, but like
Then
these
what exactly?
dares and whatnot, and like these duo drink stuff. It's
Please elucidate. What's the game?
well, there's an actual game like made by people who make
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
it's called do or drink, and you basically have to do a dare or you drink. Like you have like a consequence, and the harsher the dare is, usually the harsher the drink is. So let's say it's like a bad dare, you don't want to do it. Okay, you're gonna take 5 shots now. But if it's like a pity weak dare, and they're like,
And
okay,
you can
just do a sip of your drink.
Okay, but why would you skip a week there?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Anyway, so because they want you to get drunk.
Okay.
But this was like a homemade game of that version, and the cards were painted and it had dares on it, and I got dealt the most shittest cards ever. There's also cards where you can choose people to drink, so it has nothing to do with you. All my cards have to do with something with me. Anyway, the card I dealt, which stopped the game, was pick someone to choose your dare, like a dare. And the night before, these girls were mucking around with wax and waxing your legs, whatever. And they decided to get that waxing bucket, like it's like honey wax or sugar wax, and put it in the microwave and make it a liquid. Wax is supposed to be a paste, by the way, so you can spread it with a stick. No. And I thought when they said they're going to pour wax on me, they're going to be like little drips, like candle, and it'll be like a little, like, it'll hurt for like 2 seconds and it'll cool down straight away. And it'll be like, drips. Nothing serious. No. They got, you can show the video if you want.
Cut to the video.
Video?
Yeah, they recorded it.
Because kids these
And
days...
I was preparing for something.
What do you like, 3rd-degree burns?
2nd degree.
Oh my.
From laughter pain to serious pain. I took my pants off too. And wait, can you go back? They said I knocked her. I did not knock her at all.
Nah. It was poured.
Look. I'm like hesitating, but
She's in there.
pour.
Oh wait, there was a tiny little tap, but it knocked it up, not down.
So she wanted it to pour.
It went up and then she went like that.
Down. Yeah. Anyway, and after that as well, I was yelling at them, get it off, and they decided to get the strip, and they waxed my skin off.
Can you just not talk quite so loud? Because I think you're hitting all the mics. Really.
Sorry.
Trauma.
Yeah.
Right. Let it out.
So I show the pic. Like
Dude,
that's the aftermath, and it's getting worse.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how hot these things get.
yeah.
That's
But that was molten. That was
Yeah,
liquid.
yeah.
It wasn't like sticky, like a honey. It's usually more like a honey kind of consistency.
Yeah, it's like a paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pure liquid. That's how hot it was.
Yeah.
I should have noticed as well. She couldn't.
So did
It was
you?
wrapped in a tea towel.
Yeah, I should have noticed. Like that is hot. I
But
thought.
what'd you do? Okay, so you had the molting lava on you, and then what'd you do? Besides stripping, what'd you do?
They stripped my skin off.
You didn't put cold water on it?
No, then I went in the shower straight after.
No, straight away. Like you just.
No, I was like, get off, and they went waxed it off, and then I went in the shit. I was stupid like that too. Went in the shower for like 20 minutes, cold water. And they said, get out of the shower, like you're wasting water. I was like,
Yeah, but when you got wax at the ideal temperature to actually put the strip on and rip it off, you got to do it pretty quickly because it cools down quickly.
No, it
But
wasn't.
no, I'm not talking about when you're at the ideal temperature, okay?
Yeah.
But when you've got this molting lava, by the time it gets to the point where it gets that adhesiveness, it's on your skin, absorbing all the heat. Well, your skin's absorbing it all and destroying your skin.
Yeah.
Straight away, you just put under cold water, like literally jump in the shower.
Yeah.
How would you get the wax off if
When it's cold,
in that?
Apparently,
You
you,
wanna
have
reduce
to.
the damage,
you
man.
have to get that wax off. You have to have warm towel, wipe it off, and then go in the shower and cool it down.
But right now, it's not about getting it off.
But they waxed
cooling
him.
it down
They
straight away.
waxed the skin off.
No, it doesn't cool down straight away.
No, I said that's your primary goal at the start.
Yeah,
is to
Oh,
cool it down.
Yeah. So they waited. They got it out. They put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and they got it out.
Yeah, well,
and
the potential
straight
energy
away.
is right in there. It's
The other day,
Wow.
I heard this story the other day, and just to clarify, I told him he was stupid. It was his choice. It wasn't the girl's fault. You went through
Ask my mum.
it.
She thinks the other way around.
Of course you would.
No.
She's your mum. But
They knew what I was expecting, though. And I told them this is what you're going to do. I don't want to do the little thing I expected.
yeah.
I wanted them to do little drips.
Mhm.
And I said it. So is it going to be like, once it goes off, it'll cool down? Yeah. And they said, this is what they have to deal with. No, that's not how they wax themselves.
Yeah.
They wax themselves with, like, they get the stick and it's a paste.
It's a plug,
and then they
yeah.
spread it. And yeah, it's hot for them. But that is...
Yeah, but it was still stupid. Like, you could have stopped that at many points.
Yeah.
Well, you could at least query what type of
Well,
wax.
they were pinning it down as well.
Stick a finger in it.
Yeah, I should have.
Like,
Yeah. But it was really bad. And the blokes were helping me, and the girl was like, "No, you're being a bitch."
the girls were horrible. Like, that's horrendous. But, yeah, you should have let him do it.
No. Yeah. I'm to blame for being an idiot,
Yeah.
and they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. So are you going to hang out with them again?
Probably not.
That was a yeah. That's right.
No, probably not. I don't like them that much, to be honest, right now. Especially the one that was like, not the one that poured it, the one that's
Was like, oh, you're fine, it's nothing.
Fine and nothing, and the person that had the idea to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was annoying me for like months. And I was like, okay, fuck off. this is like the end square.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Bye-bye, lady. Sorry.
It's a bit harsh.
Well, that was
Yeah.
harsh. That was pretty
No,
harsh.
he's got to take ownership of what he did.
Well, that's true. Actually, yeah.
I have.
Like,
if
yeah.
someone goes, go do it with wax, people think candle wax.
Yeah, candle wax.
Like at the worst, you can get other ones at less heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that molting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I am
No,
stupid.
it's
I'm not blaming them
Yeah.
because I let them do it.
Yeah.
Seems
But
like
they knew more than I knew.
They knew it. They
No, they didn't know enough.
They
No
knew
one-
it would hurt.
No,
I
no
don't
one
think
knew
they
sh-
expected
No one knew
second
shit,
degree
man.
burn.
If it's molten lava like that, they didn't know shit. Literally, they're all brain dead. Like,
Yeah. They weren't thinking at all.
pour all your cells. Just
I don't
tell
think
off the idiots.
I don't think it was malicious. I don't
No,
know.
it's just
I don't think
stupidity.
they. Yeah.
Uneducated.
Yeah. So
So you would have hated me.
They-
You
they
would
would
have
have
talked to me 'cause I
thought-
would have laughed at you there. I would like, just pour more in it. Just get rid of the stupid idiots.
I reckon they would have thought it was going to hurt. I don't think they would have thought it was going to do that.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
right.
just.
But they had more knowledge of wax than I have.
But they've never done that to themselves.
No.
So
They pushed it to the limit. They knew what.
yeah, so they were intentionally going further than they've ever done to themselves, but they never expected that result, right? So
No.
it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like-
They probably expected
they wanted
that.
it, they did want it to be bad.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everybody's stupid.
And turns
And
out-
they film it. Is it on TikTok yet?
No.
Did they put it on TikTok?
No.
No.
I reckon as well. Apparently, if this isn't healed properly, there's a procedure where the skin that it gets healed, they have to rip it off again.
If it doesn't heal properly, apparently. Like,
Yeah.
if it gets bacterial infection or something like that, they have to scrape it back, start again.
Yeah, and then if it gets to the point, they have to do a skin graft and they get it from my thigh and put it on there. But they
From one silly night.
yeah, and they said you're hygienic.
Oh my
It's not
god,
that.
it just yeah, no, take it off the screen, man.
Yeah.
Serious, man. It just
That was lunacy. Lunacy.
So yeah, my
So-
Easter weekend was not fun at all, and my weekend's not been fun. It's been. Worst thing is, well, I sleep in my stomach. I can't sleep in my stomach now. I
Teach a
can't really
lesson.
sleep.
Oh, boo-hoo.
That reminds me when I was
Bit of water, so yeah.
grab a bottle
Where is it?
in the fridge. When I was 18, I think it was 18. I already had an earring here.
Mhm.
By the time the ones up here were really popular, so I got one in the opposite ear, and it hurt. But yeah, whatever. But the stupid thing was the next week I went and got another one on this side. And so I didn't think about it. So when it came time to sleep, like when I had the first one, I could just get sleep on this side. Right. And then I had two of them. It's like, oh no! So I had to start sleeping like this, with my hair, with my arm, the ear in between there. I still sleep like that to this day.
Because of that?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I hope I don't get comfortable on my back because I like enjoying sleeping on my stomach.
Yeah.
Hey, you like it didn't pour more on it when you got up, or would just pour it all the way down?
Oh, it went down like in my pants, but because I was like crouched over, it didn't go down my skin. It went on my pants instead. It was dangerously close to my bra, and I had no underwear on too.
Because that elbow, when you flick
Yeah,
yourself
man,
up,
or
if
even
that
when he
knocked
stood up, it could have just dripped straight
all the way
down.
down.
Oh, and also I didn't go to hospital or go anywhere.
Yeah. He just slept it off.
Not really slept it off.
He couldn't sleep, but he got up in the morning, it was messed
What about the
up.
bandaging? Like
Was that
cream, bandaging? What'd you do to, you know?
Oh, I just had
Keep it from getting infected?
a tea towel
Or
with peas on it. And I kept them changing it.
Cold peas.
Just kept it cold the entire time. I didn't put any bandage on it at all. And then when I went to the
Oh, you wouldn't want to.
no,
You wouldn't want to put a bandage.
I went to the chemist. Yeah, it's too hot by then. Yeah, I went to the chemist and I was like, "Do you have any lotion for a burn?" And it was embarrassing to tell the story so many times. Anyway, and the doctor or the person behind the counter goes, "Oh yeah, we have lotion." He looked at it. He goes, "Yeah," and then he went to go find the lotion, and he couldn't find it. And he asked another lady, and she looked at it. She said, "That's bad. You need to go to your GP." So I went next door, and they're like, "No, we're full, and you need to address that right now." And I went to the emergency room, and I went to the hospital. Like, just kept on getting pushed back.
Yeah.
And then, I told the story every time.
Yeah, well.
All the women say it was women's fault, and all the men like, "What the? It was your."
Well, that's good. I mean, personally, you have to take personal responsibility throughout your life, particularly because you're ADHD and you're going to make a lot of stupid mistakes because you're impulsive, right? You're going to,
Dude, it's all your fault. No one else's. Did you lie down? Did you put your shirt up?
It
Did
was like
they hold
15
you
minutes.
down?
It was 15 minutes of me not wanting to do it because they did it, and it was also dead. It was never my idea. And wait, they did. You can see the video. They were pinning me down. They're like, "Don't be a bitch. Do it, do it, do it." And they were like literally pinning me down. I was like, if they weren't pinning me down, I was like, just never done it in the first place.
you're just emasculating yourself right now.
Demasculating myself.
Emasculating yourself. Like, you're just showing how you couldn't say no to a bunch of women.
There's also two men there too.
And men. You didn't stand up for yourself. You didn't say no. So not to say that you need to be able to say no to a bunch of women. That's not what I mean. It's that you need to be able to say no to stupid shit. I saw a comedian talking about this the other day. He was saying peer pressure is bullshit. There's no such thing as peer pressure. Like, drugs, alcohol, I did those, yep, next one. Those are all peer pressure. What was his example of something no peer? Fuck. I think I saved it. Let me see if I can find it. It was so classic, and it just shut down the whole idea.
How is it now?
Oh, it's like a rap now.
Yeah, okay. Showing a bit too much.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. Also, I'm allergic to the tape. So what's healing me is also irritating me. So I'm scratching like shit right now. But yeah, I am stupid. I didn't let them do it. But they also... It's not like they did something right though, right?
No, if the wax was at the right temperature and you know,
They weren't doing it for the right temperature. They weren't doing it. I have no hair there. You see hair?
no, that's because they weren't educated. That's it. Even
Waxing's
if
for
they want to
hair.
make it hotter, when you see it like literally like a liquid, how hot it is, they know straight away once that touches your skin, it's killing your skin. No one would do that.
They said it's worse than when the doctor says worse than boiling water. Not boiling, not like oil, but like because it sticks and then also burns.
Yeah. I think it stores more energy. So. Probably, and also because it stays there. If it was just liquid, a lot of it would just pour off.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
You're lucky that when your elbow, it didn't knock the whole thing
Knock
over you.
off. That was bad.
Yeah, you would have definitely gone in hospital, man, straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get reconstruction for your jewels, mate. Far out. It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Yeah, I know. It could have been way worse.
Okay, learn from it.
Yeah.
Shit.
And if it doesn't heal, I'll get a cover-up tattoo and like it'll be like, don't do stupid shit.
Yeah.
Is this the guy?
Oh, it's
That's why you're so emotional to blame it on the drinking games. Yeah. You got burnt. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Pun intended.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Let's follow the train of logic, shall we, right? I didn't like alcohol. I met people that drank alcohol. Now I drink alcohol. I didn't like drugs. I met people that took drugs. Now I take drugs. I've met loads of vegans. Nah! And that's why I love vegans, because vegans have proven that peer pressure does not work. What a fucking myth. Not drinking when your friends are drinking. Oh, that's tough. Saying no to a joint when all of your friends are high. It's never been done before. But eating steak at a table full of vegans. I didn't know it could taste better.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
So next time you are going through something like that, think, would I eat a vegan burger?
Actually, it wouldn't. No.
There you go.
I don't like
So,
veggie. I don't like
what-
veggie patties.
So would you put wax on yourself next time?
No, not now. I don't want to touch wax.
Okay, so
I had my hair anyway. So
next
no
time
point.
you get a stupid dare, will you do it?
Yes.
It looks like a fucking yes. This guy's
Anything to do with being naked, I will do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, you're an exhibitionist. Okay, fine. But
Any pain things? Maybe not. No, probably not. Because
Probably.
it probably go
Probably.
because what's
I have no faith in this
Stringy
kid.
100%.
It's because of what's expected. It's probably be worse. If I expect pain and that's what I think it's going to be, it's end up probably going to be worse than what is designed or what I'm intending to do or how I
So
tend
everything
to
you
get hurt.
do will be
This
worse.
guy's the guy that jumps off the bridge, you know. You jump off a bridge if they dared you, right?
Yeah.
Naked. Yeah.
Yeah. If they said jump that bridge, they'd be like, I'm like, nah.
When you said you had a story, I thought it was another streaking story.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But, yeah.
Naked.
Self-harm.
100%. If someone asked me to jump off the bridge, I would say no. But if someone said this instead,
naked.
jump off the bridge naked, I would take my clothes faster than ever.
Mikey.
I get naked a lot.
I was screaming at him before because this guy claims to want to get into media, right? So he's doing a media course, and all he's doing is bitching and whining about how it's stuff that he doesn't want to learn.
No.
No?
There's a unit that I'm not enjoying,
Right.
but there are going to be units that I do enjoy.
Yeah, but
And
right now you only work on one unit.
This unit has nothing to do with
Sure.
what I want to learn. at all.
Okay. And then I ask you, what do you want to learn? And you're like, I don't know.
I know it's not that.
So, but you're not even searching for what you want to learn.
I want to be give me the head title of this and be like, oh, that'd be interesting to learn. Not like academic discourse.
Academic discourse.
That's what I'm doing right now.
What's that mean?
What do you mean?
You asked me. I asked her the other day. I was like, how does this relate to screen media? She goes, it does.
But it was.
She still didn't answer me.
You were looking up creativity and stuff like that. It's
It's a what
are the other headlines?
It's an art unit. So basically, it's a unit for all art students to do.
okay. Sure.
It's like academic.
It's broad.
It's academic reasons of identity, creativity, and authority, and how it shapes society.
Yeah.
Cool.
So can't you see how it shapes media right now? How all the woke politics and stuff like. If we were woke, right, and we were saying all the things that people like to hear, we could take off.
No, I beg to differ. I reckon if you say stuff that we say more fucked up shit. I reckon we get.
Yeah, it works both ways because
fucked up shit.
there's two ways to get attention online. It's either doing messed up stuff or stuff rage bait.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a big one, and the other one is woke stuff. Well, it's feminism, trans this, LGBTQ that. It's all that sort of stuff because it spreads like wildfire.
Yeah.
So plays into it. So that's societal trends and stuff like that plays a part in what's being created, right? So if you play your cards right, if you write a film which has all the boxes ticked, you can get a green lit. So it's.
I think I'm finding out also what I want to learn too. I enjoyed filming with you. I enjoyed doing the editing part. I did not like the writing bit, and it's proof. That's why I reckon it'd be cool if I get into like AFL broadcasting and that. It's nothing. It's not like come up with an idea, shoot that. It's just more like go into it and
documenting stuff.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool, I reckon.
Well, this is the first time, today, this is the first time I've ever heard you say anything that you'd actually be interested in doing with any clarity. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, go and shoot some AFL stuff or go and shoot some local footy stuff or whatever, and then go cut it and offer your services. Learn the stuff you want to go towards.
Yeah. And whilst doing this course, and then have something to lean back on.
Yeah, because he also said earlier that he's hoping that they teach him what he wants to learn. He doesn't know what he wants to learn, and then they want him to he wants them to give him a job at the end. I'm like, that's not how it works. He's like, yeah, what about teaching? It's like, yeah, because teaching, any teacher that goes through teaching school, they'll get a job. Media is completely different. You've got to be.
So necessity jobs, you get a job.
Yeah, or high demand stuff. Anything in high demand, you'll get a job.
Nursing, teaching,
plumbing, electrical, whatever.
You get paid until you learn that. That's pretty cool. I like that idea.
Didn't they talk about getting rid of?
Oh, teaching is you don't have to pay for teaching degrees anymore.
No. I heard recently that there's not many apprenticeships these days. No, good.
Apprenticeships these days, there's plenty.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Like all my mates have done apprenticeships. They could get a job more quicker.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Because then again, a lot of people that hire apprentices just do it so that they can
get cheap help and
then
tax write-off.
Yeah. And a lot of times they don't teach them fully so then they can't progress.
Cheeky buggers.
Yeah. So that's why there's less, notice what you heard, there's less apprentices now because people just get straight into labouring because then they just get paid bigger money. So if you do apprenticeship and get full-time and then you become a full-time, like whatever you're qualified to do, you get paid more than a labourer, but labourer gets straight up paid more.
Right.
If you want to do the hard yards for 4 years, but now it's harder to be it's kind of harder to be an apprentice, but not get a job of being an apprentice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know one guy who actually got to his 3.5 year, his 4 years in apprenticeship, and then he decided to not quit being an apprenticeship, but go to a different job site and get a different person to teach him because he knew that he's like, I'm not getting any further and I'm about to get tested in that. I need it. And this guy didn't sign off like the past 2 years that he's been doing apprenticeship. He's signed off the basics. Like he signed off.
Oh, because he knew he didn't teach him the further stuff.
No. He was pissed off. He was saying, he was like F you, you're leaving me.
Right. So he downgraded his knowledge.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, there's dodgy people out there.
But yeah, apprentices now. A lot of people get apprentices because it's cheap labour. Yeah.
But if you want money, like it's they're highly sought after these days. There's the demand is huge for plumbers, electricians, and what's the other one? What's the other one,
Brickies.
major one that in building?
Sparkies.
That's
Carpentry.
electrician.
Carpentry.
No, I think it's the main two is plumbing, electrician. They get the big.
Oh, the
bucks.
biggest bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's carpenters and then there's
Brickies and
brickies and there's
But those aren't as
carpenters and brickies don't get paid as much as
yeah,
Sparkies.
and you don't have to learn as much, right?
No, not just as much. It's just not as dangerous as.
Right. Okay.
And plumbing, no one wants to
And
do
not as
plumbing.
dirty. Yeah.
Nah, but carpentry and brickie is pretty fucking dirty, but not like
No,
waste
it's not.
dirty.
Yeah.
But electricians, oh my god, everyone on job sites hates electricians because they do the most simplest tasks
Yeah, I've seen
and they get paid the biggest bucks.
Yeah, I've seen the meme, like the guy electrician walks onto the site, just looks at one thing,
It turns a switch on.
and he walks away.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah, just like plenty of cash.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, but
I wasn't trying to disparage carpentry or something. Or
Become a
bricking.
Sparky then,
They are
Sparky,
very
yeah.
skilled jobs.
with a bit of plumbing knowledge.
no, I don't want.
Install split systems, make a killing.
Nah.
Well, if the media thing doesn't work out. So that's why the obstacle is the way.
I think it'd be cool to do the AFL thing though.
Then
For
do
God's
it.
sake.
It's
I
something
love
that
AFL.
it's-
Like I am literally obsessed with AFL. Like I can't. I want to watch it right now.
There you go. That's a direction.
And I need to get exposure. And the easy exposure is to go to local footy clubs.
Local footy. Switch some stuff. Edit some stuff.
Yeah.
Get a bit better. Move inward a bit more. Go to the
VFL or the
junior leagues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some better footage. You can borrow cameras. Whatever you need, mate.
But
Do
however, AFL only lasts 9 months. So it'd be cool to get a job in a stadium because that has every game and every.
Yeah, but once you have your skills to a level where you're confident, then you aim at your end goal, which is you head to the stadium you want to work at and you offer to work for free. You just go there, buy tickets every week, shoot it, edit it, start sending your your stuff to Channel 7 or whoever the hell needs to see it, you'll get a job. That's how I got it. When I was like 14, Jurassic Park came out. I'm like, oh, I want to do that stuff. I want to make dinosaurs. And at the time, like there was no courses on animation. There was nothing like that. There was like one course in media at RMIT. 3,000 people apply, 20 get in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I had no chance.
No.
Especially not on my score. I had terrible scores, like 56 or something like that.
ATAR score.
Yeah, nothing. It was terrible. And then they used to call it something else, didn't they? TR. Yeah, that was crap. So I didn't get in. So what I did was I looked in it was like a creative magazine type thing. I found some companies around Australia and overseas, and I just sent out emails. Hey, how do I get into this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Can I come and do some work experience with you? And eventually I got in contact with one place in Port Melbourne. I went and worked with them for like a month, learned some stuff, impressed them enough that a year later they called me up and said, hey, we've got some work for you.
Oh, cool.
And it was like, yeah. And then I was in the door. And that's how it is. So you just need to do what you want, approach people, and eventually it'll happen. You just keep going.
It won't get handed to me.
Huh?
It won't get handed
It
to
will
me.
not be handed to you. Never, ever, ever.
They make it seem like this in this uni course.
Yeah, they do. They're trying to sell you on it. They would. We've hired people out of uni at my work. We work in film, and we get some very good kids that come out of Swinburne.
Mhm.
But we only take like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like in years. So.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of them at one point in time, and they were all really good, and they're some of our best guys.
Oh, cool. Do you have insight?
I was just thinking, you know, you put all that effort in, a couple of years go by, AI takes over your job.
Well, AI is not going to take over. It's not going to take over. Like you can see, I mean, already the amount of reels and stuff which are AI generated. I was looking at trailers yesterday for like 2 hours of trailers, and the amount of fake trailers that are out there where they're just AIing people's faces onto other footage from other movies and making their own sort of sequel movies and stuff like that. And you get sucked in. Like I saw one, like it had Chris Hemsworth as He-Man, Master of the Universe. I'm like, what the? Where all that? I'm like, it's not. It's just deep fake stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's not. It's a tool. It'll be just another tool that'll help us create more stuff more quickly. It'll help open up, like YouTube democratized filmmaking. Prior to YouTube, anybody who wanted to get into this industry as a director, make stuff, you have to go make short films, go to the short film circuits, hopefully someone sees you, gives you a chance to develop a script or whatever. Like, that's like the Saw guys. They made a short film, then they got funding for their first feature film and off they went.
Oh, yeah.
Now, since the invention of YouTube, you've got all these creators not only making their own stuff, but also making money online. Like, it's an industry in its own right. So AI as well is just going to open up that market even further, where people who
Accessibility.
like if you wanted to make a science fiction film in the past, like the budget needed to be decent or it was going to be crap. Now with this AI stuff, you can have huge vistas and like green screen yourself into it, and then suddenly you've got this high production quality work from one person.
Yeah.
You don't need a whole studio. So it will just democratize, I feel like, at least in filmmaking. Whatnot. It will make it harder in some ways for a lot of people to crack in, because it just makes
Opens the competition.
it opens up so much more. So that just means the competition is a bit higher, but you know, with passion and endurance, you can make it.
Wisdom from Dan.
Hey, at least you got direction, man. Seriously, go for it.
Yeah, no, that's an idea.
AFL.
It's an idea, and it seems like I saw a little spark in your eye. I was like, oh, there we go. I've been waiting. Like, otherwise it's just like dead eyes. Like, I'm like, what do you want to do? Oh, waiting for them to teach me what to do. What?
Yeah, he looked heartbroken when he goes, I actually have to do hard work.
Yeah. But that's the thing. When you find the thing that you want to do, it won't be hard work. You'll go.
It won't feel like it. That's right.
Yeah, you'll dive into it, and it's cool. Eventually, every job is a job.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people online are also finding in monetizing the stuff that they do, suddenly you can lose the passion for it because it's now a job and I have to do it.
Yeah.
So
A lot of
depends on your
influencers,
mentality.
Yeah, a lot of influencers are taking breaks, and a lot of people like don't understand why taking a break. This is an awesome job, but it's just
the expectation.
Yeah.
It's like, I now have to do it.
Yeah, and it's crazy how I've heard someone say, "Don't make your hot to your stomach."
Yeah.
The mic picked it up.
What a repeat, yeah.
Someone told me, don't let your hobbies become your job, because then you have to find another hobby to do, and then you will lose interest of your original hobby.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, similar.
Like this person I knew, he's like, I still know him. He's a funny ass bloke. He's an insane golfer. Not like insane to be like pro, but he's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a job at a pro shop, and he doesn't like touching the club anymore. It's just not because he was teaching it, and he just lost enjoyment. And then he but he will only play maybe 6 times a year.
Okay.
He destroys me still, as if he's played every single day. He's like, he doesn't enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. You can start another hobby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he loves cars and racing and that, and then he does like drag races and some.
He'll probably come back to it later. Like once he gets another job and moves on for a while, it's like, oh, now I want to go back and play some golf.
Yeah, probably. Gets a job doing his hobby, his second hobby, and it'll be like a vicious cycle.
Yeah. Well, let's say now that it used to be you would get a job and you'd work that job your whole life. Nowadays they say you change jobs like 5 times or change careers. Sorry, like I haven't. I've stayed. I changed kind of twice. I went from advertising to film. So it was a side
different segment, like different. It's the same.
Different department.
Yeah, same industry, but just slightly higher.
Which one do you prefer?
Like I said, my whole life I wanted to work on film, so getting into it was amazing, and I love being able to say that I've worked on this film or that.
Yeah, be a part of it.
Yeah, and the quality of work is huge, is massive, but there's no real creative room. Or you don't. There's not a lot of
saying what you want.
Yeah,
to do.
you don't know.
So no suggestions or putting your own input in it because it's very. This is what's going on. This is what happened. You have to do it.
Yeah.
But
and it's pixel perfect. And it's like they control everything. You're told what to do, and you have to do that. Which is fine.
Advertising is different.
In advertising, some of my favorite jobs were ones where I ignored the client. I ignored everybody. I just went, I'm going to do this. And then
they get amazed at like what they...
Yeah, because I could see where I was going to go. They couldn't. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go in this direction and then I'll show it to them. And then when they see it, they're like, yay. I mean, it could have gone south. But at least I could play like that. And if it went bad, I can just work more hours and do what they want.
What they want, And no way sucks.
I did. Yeah, there was a heap more creative freedom in advertising.
They work off each other. And like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's do this, do that.
But there's really annoying things about advertising. Too many people having ideas. Like
when too much say.
Yeah, when the clients come in, when the agency comes in, you've got art directors, creative directors, producers. Everybody has to say so they can justify their own job. Mm-hmm. So they can sound smart and most of them don't have a clue or really care. You know, but the worst were the art directors. They're the guys who went pixel up, 1 pixel down, left, right, up, bigger, smaller, no. Oh my god! Just the kerning. You should have done it. It's your job.
Yeah.
Prepare it. Give it to me. Yeah. But they have. Both have their positives and negatives. Also, advertising pays way more.
It does?
Yeah.
Well, broadcasting.
What do you mean?
Broadcasting, like putting AFL.
Advertising. Yeah,
broadcasting.
Broadcast commercials, yeah.
No, I mean like news or...
Oh, how does that pay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not worked in that field. It would depend on what you do there. If you're just a camera guy, or what, I don't even know how much a camera guy would get paid. Yeah, I don't know.
No camera, no shot. You still get paid a lot.
No, because it's not your camera usually. If you're working for the TV channels or whatever, you're just the camera guy. Yeah. Whereas, I don't know.
Couldn't see myself doing that. It's just pan left, pan right, zoom in.
That'd be pretty cool.
No, sorry, I was just boring as shit.
Depends what you're shooting, obviously.
Pretty hard at AFL.
You just turn tracking on and just watch it. What do you mean?
See, for me, if I just say I got a job at the AFL and they wanted me to stand up in the stands and do that stuff, I'd be like, nah, can I be on the field?
Oh, there's field shots.
With a steady cam.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
They are like they're on the field.
Or can I have a drone and shoot them?
Yeah, they have like the cable one.
Cable cam.
Oh my god! Like recently,
It got hit.
Yeah. And no one even paid attention. No, they didn't like stop the play. Yeah, it came straight down. It favoured the other team.
Yeah. Are they permitted to use drones?
No,
like
they're not
ones that are on cable?
No, because it's restricting how.
In Australia, CASA, the Civil Aviation, I should know, far out. Civil
Body of water.
aviation.
Water.
Safety authority. Yes. They are very strict on drone rules. So you can't fly around people. You wouldn't be able to fly over a game.
Oh, good.
All that, yeah. Can't be within 30 meters of a person.
There's a lot of people
Or a
there.
house, or it's like...
Yeah.
But I'd like to be in there with an FPV drone.
I wanted to. What about America? Like NFL games or like Europe? Would they have drones?
I haven't seen much. I did see the other day they have tested a drone for F1,
Mhm.
like the world's fastest drone, like following an F1 car. I'm like, yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I've seen that.
They could
But
do that.
Wouldn't it be distracting?
What?
Playing a game, you got this.
Yeah,
Zipping around.
Usually those ones that have the
the cable
ones.
Oh, that
they
wouldn't be bad, would they?
they don't use them that much. Only when it's like a set shot, like when they know what's going to. It's
Why is that?
predictable.
Yeah, right.
It's predictable shot. It's not like because a bulb it's like 1 minute's there and then there. That's why it's hard to like. Sometimes you can see like
They
the
go,
camera guy. It's like it's supposed to be that way. And it gets faced that way, and the camera goes, oh fuck.
Messed it up.
Yeah, because he thought it would be going that way.
Yeah.
But whereas, let's say they mark it inside 50, they have 30 seconds to kick it. Yeah.
So
and they kick it in one direction.
They can line it up.
They usually have. It's literally behind the guy.
Yeah, and they'll just travel it. Yeah.
Go close, and then if it makes, they have like a cool victory one and everything. If it doesn't, you see them being or swearing or sometimes looks like they're blaming the other people on their team, and they start yelling at them like, and they
The person who kicked.
kicked it and fucked up. Yeah. So, but yeah, you wanted the on-field ones. Oh, did you see when what tennis player was it? One of those top tennis players. There's three of them. Knockered? No.
Female? Male?
No, male. No.
Male?
No, male.
Male.
And then Nova? No.
Djokovic?
Yeah, maybe one. I don't know, one of those top ones. And anyway,
Djokovic.
I don't know.
Isn't that what I said?
Djokovic.
Right.
I said
Pronounce
Djokovic.
it.
Yeah.
Djokovic. Continue.
He accidentally hit a camera,
Uh-huh.
and then he fell over because there's one of those big ass cameras.
Yeah.
And he fell over, and then he hurt himself, not that much to be injury, and then he decides to kick it afterwards, saying it was in my way. It shouldn't be there.
Uh-huh.
And then you're not gonna get paid unless that camera is there.
Yeah, but where was the camera? Was it intrusive?
No, it was like in the corner. He just happened to have momentum and go in that direction. And he kicked it like the frame.
I would too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He has
Should
money.
have been there.
Yeah.
He hurt himself.
Yeah. He has money too.
Yeah.
He probably get a fine, and then you have to pay the camera fee, and then he'd be like,
Oh, he'd probably be doing damage. Those things are solid. Did he kick the tripod, or the camera itself?
The camera itself.
It's probably a shielding. I'm
Like
sure it's got.
this part.
Yeah.
He smacked that.
Yeah.
Still, they're pretty solid.
But when he rammed into it, I think it was like the tripod mainly.
Yeah. But when he came back and hit it, it was the camera.
It was weird too, because it didn't seem like he was pissed off when he hit it. He walked off.
Wait, did he
somewhat.
hit it in the same instance, like when he ran into it,
So
and then he hit it, or did he actually couple serves later
Just touch it up.
and just?
Say tennis player.
You don't remember, do you?
Not really. No, it's been a while since I've seen it. Because this is what TikTok does to you. You see it for like a second,
TikTok
and
brain.
you're like,
Yeah, okay.
"Oh, he did the same thing. He couldn't find that video. That was probably from Reels."
Yeah. I thought I saved it somewhere. It probably is saved somewhere. But is this time?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What player does it say?
What?
What player does it say?
I don't know. We'll see. Knocked it over.
So he's not that hurt at all. He said sorry, pretty much.
You okay, sir?
You didn't hit it. What are you talking about?
Wait.
Yeah,
Put it back
that's
in
the
the
position, Daniel.
And then he
No,
kicks
but
it.
don't do that. Please take it away. I almost broke my hand. But I almost break my hand. Take it away. Take it away.
This is the place.
I almost broke my hand.
But this is not
I
my
almost-
decision. But this is not my decision. We
I'm gonna break fucking
can. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Do you do that? We will try to. I'm almost broke my hand. You don't care
I
about
understand.
players?
I do
You
care,
don't care about players?
and that's why I'm going to address this to whoever can help me with that. But this is nothing. I cannot decide that now. But yeah, we have the issue, and we are going to talk later. But now it has to stay like this.
Rublev? Is his name Rublev?
But it's funny he's saying sorry. And he was like, are you okay to the camera guy?
Medvedev. Yeah, because it's not the camera guy's fault.
Yeah.
But he's like, move the camera. Like,
I want to watch
But
it.
then he seemed fine. And then he kicks him. When he gets put up.
Nah, it's completely in the way. Like, seriously. Nah. Kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the most enjoyable thing to watch.
Do you like... Do you want, like, you before you see your pour more wax in you, do you like seeing pain or like seeing...
Pain.
no, he likes
action.
justice.
The camera doesn't feel pain.
He's big on justice.
The camera doesn't feel pain. Justice. In fact, it's literally in the way. You're in this... Who knows what it was? Probably some awesome rally. And then that knocks you over.
Does
That would've been like a roundhouse
I didn't
kick.
notice. I didn't notice. Did he actually miss it? Or was it... What did the camera...
play again.
Did the camera disturb the play?
Yeah.
But he hit it off centre. It would have been a shit shot anyway.
We don't know.
The tennis ball would have been like out of bounds after that. It hit the outside of the
You have no
racket.
idea. Oh,
No, he's justifying that it's not that bad where it's situated because that shot that he did
wasn't a good
in
shot.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's saying it's out.
Yeah.
End of play. So who
No,
cares?
but it could
Who
easily,
cares?
like,
No, don't put it
if he's having to play the back line like that, and he knows he's getting beaten, probably, at this time, was he getting beaten?
It's irrelevant. Getting beaten or not. He's
Well,
in that
no, it can
motion,
play
it's
into his
an out.
because it can play into his mentality as to why he is.
Oh, did you see that? Wait, do you see the
Is he losing? Yeah, he's losing. Oh no, he's winning.
Yeah, he's winning.
He's winning. So
Wait, did you see the diver? Wait,
he just doesn't want to have to do
go,
it.
wait, go,
hit
go,
him
go to
again.
the end.
I want to see it again. Let me see him kick it again. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, so he's looking at the guy. He's like, what the fuck? It's like, hey, man, chill. It's all cool.
You okay, sir?
And then, no, I'm not okay.
Ran to his
Yeah,
arm
that's
and
a
shoulder.
position, Danny.
He hit it pretty hard,
No,
man.
but don't do that. Don't do that.
He doesn't think it's that hard.
Man, listen,
No,
take
when
it
you
away. I
take-
almost broke my
Oh,
hand.
you know how-
I almost
you
broke
know
my hand.
how-
Take it away. Take it away.
This is the place. The
I
place.
almost broke
I
my
think you meant
hand.
like when you kicked it. No, you
No,
meant
no.
when he ran into it.
Yeah, do you know how heavy those things are? In order to
Fall
knock
right
that
to the
over, he has to hit it pretty hard.
How heavy are they?
Dude, the camera itself
But
is
the
like
guy,
30
the guy's
kilos.
supporting as well. He's holding something, isn't he? The camera dude.
Oh, no, he's just panning.
But he's still holding it though, so he would have to knock the guy over or to get it out of his hand and the camera. So
It's not in his hand. It's on a tripod. It's a massive tripod.
And it's just a little.
It's like a 80-kilo tripod, and it's
Depends.
you just hold the stick. You're not like supporting its stability or anything like that. So I mean, if it knocks
not
over,
adding extra resistance on knocking it over.
not really,
Really?
no. Because it's so the pan is super light, like it's fluid head. You know, it's gentle.
It wasn't about how light it is to maneuver. It was more about
Well,
you
'cause
holding
if
it.
you're
to
holding it-
flip it over. You're holding something.
He got hit from the side,
yeah, and it knocked over. So
knocked over that way. He's holding it this way.
Yeah.
It knocks over that way. So your support, your arm is just going to go with it. If it's knocking 100 kilos over, your arm ain't going to do shit.
I think I wasn't even. He probably wasn't even trying to hold it.
that'll do a lot of damage, man.
Yeah,
But it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
it is a peculiar place.
It should have been right there,
Well,
like on the
behind-
first floor.
at behind the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dash.
Wait, go to the end.
Go to the end.
And there's a suggestion video. There, click that. This happened today. They're advertising this.
Oh.
A professional. Fuck.
Inauguration
It's not that
of Olympic aquatics.
Because the Olympics is in France.
Slipped. Poor guy. That's embarrassing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
He probably was thinking, oh, this is not an actual competition. I'm just going to half-ass it.
No, it's an accident. He slipped.
Yeah, I'm saying he's not doing his best, probably. He won't be like performing.
You did your best performance, that is.
Because usually athletes, when they are performing, they don't do the maximum just in case they injure themselves.
Sure.
So he probably
But he
wasn't
injured
doing-
himself.
Yeah, because he was not doing it properly. But
Yeah. Move along.
Bad
is
hypothesis.
that rainbow? Is that? How do you fix that? ADHD.
All right. Well, here's something I saw on TV today. Have you heard about the gender pain gap?
Pain. Like PAIN.
Yeah.
Pain.
Check this shit out. So let me get your opinion on it.
Is it real? As real as the other one?
I don't want to see all this crap.
Pain. Yeah.
There we go. This is the
By Nurofen.
When even sneezing put me to tears, I wasn't given any pain medication. Nothing.
I was told that it was normal, you're just stressed.
I was being dramatic.
That it's an expected part of a woman's life.
Nurofen is committed to help close the gender pain gap with new research and more training for doctors and pharmacists. See my pain. Nurofen.
Is this advertised? Is this for Nurofen or is it not? It's just like it's against Nurofen, and then it's advertised by Nurofen.
No, it's for. No. It's for it. It's saying women don't get enough pain medication.
Oh, I thought they were saying like, oh, get rid of it. They were making excuses why they're not performing well, and then and the person would be like, oh.
No.
So
they're taking like the ideology of the gender pay gap, right, and saying, oh no, there's a gender pain gap as well. So not only don't we get paid enough, we also don't get enough pain medication. And Nurofen and other companies are leveraging this to sell more drugs to women. That's all it is. Like, it's crazy. Like, oh my God. I mean, I probably don't know enough about this so-called situation, but maybe if they go into, I don't know. Because I've only been in the hospital a couple of times. I broke my collarbone.
When did this come out? A month ago.
Yeah. When I went to hospital when I broke my collarbone, came off my skateboard, I didn't get any pain medication.
No.
No, I was.
Okay, what's that got to do with this though?
Well, they're saying women don't get their.
Play it again. Play it again.
There's the thing. It's not there.
But I'm confused. Why is this
play it again?
just to women?
Can we play it again?
When even sneezing put me to tears, I wasn't given any pain medication. Nothing.
I was.
One or two women feel they have had their pain ignored or dismissed.
Yeah, so this sneezing to home, you're going to hospital, it's different. This is about the neglect. That, oh, you got a headache, you're fine, you don't need Nurofen, Panadol.
I don't know. Well, it seems like there was a
Listen to the rest. Listen to the rest.
Told that it was normal, you're just stressed.
I was being dramatic.
That it's an expected part of a woman's life.
Nurofen is
dramatic,
committed
so
to
who'll be saying that? A man in their life. You want to get a GP saying, oh, you're being dramatic. So it's, wow. Wow, I've never even heard of this before. This is just...
Why is it restricted to women though? Doesn't everyone feel pain?
Yeah, exactly. But they're saying women get served less. And that's a gap that needs to be closed. It's out of control. So this goes back into how the societal woes go into media.
Yeah, but this is a pharmaceutical industry as well. This is like...
Yeah, so there was
next level, mate.
Oh, look, BBC.
Serious.
What's that woman?
BBC, what is it and why does it exist?
Oh, God.
2 minutes, yeah.
Did you know that when women go to the doctor, our health issues are more likely to be taken less seriously than men's? I'd say it's time we have a wee chat about the gender pain gap. Imagine You are in incredible pain and you go to the doctor. only
Like with
to
a
be
broken
told,
collarbone.
I'm sure you're exaggerating. It's all in your head. Don't worry about it.
God.
Your pain is
gender gap.
dismissed or downright ignored. So you just go home with some paracetamol but without a cure.
When did this
Oh,
start?
so they
This is
want
the-
bigger drugs, harder drugs. Nurofen and Panadol, same thing, right? So
No.
well, basic. I mean, they
Ibuprofen
play on
and
different
paracetamol.
receptors, pain
Yeah,
receptors,
yeah.
but they're a similar method to do the same thing.
Pain relief.
Yeah, pain relief.
But
But
anti-inflammatory. They're a bit different, but
they're
get
on
rid
the,
of pain.
but they're on the same level of pain relief, pretty much.
Are they saying male doctors are doing this, not female doctors?
No, they're saying
doctors
in general are
treating a different way because they're
treating
gender.
women or less. They believe women less and dismiss it. So they're like, you'll be fine. I went to the hospital. I'm like, I've broken my collarbone. Can I get some pain meds? Ignored. For like 8 hours.
Yeah.
With a broken collarbone. And then I wasn't even, I didn't even get it fixed until like 3 days later or something because it was like on a Friday. I didn't get operated on until Monday, I think, yeah. So.
Yeah, but they're not stating that no men are treated like that as well. Men will get dismissed. They're just talking
men
about
aren't
the
even
majority.
mentioned. It's just
Besides,
men get more pain meds.
The reality of thousands of women around the world, in particular of black women and women of color, who are 4 times more likely to die during pregnancy or childbirth than white women, while Asian women are twice as likely. It's part of a phenomenon called the gender pain gap, a form of discrimination within healthcare where unconscious medical bias contributes to women's pain being written off as a normal part of womanhood. The concept was formulated in 2001 in a landmark study from the University of Maryland called
Been around that long.
Girl
So what are these pains that the women only feel that men don't?
Researchers found that women often experience dismissal of their medical concerns, thus leading to misdiagnosis, incorrect medicine dosages, and delayed treatment. An example, 1 in 10 British women and people with female reproductive organs suffer from endometriosis, but it still takes an average of 8 years for them to receive a diagnosis. Endometriosis aside, even I was told by a gynecologist that painful sex is normal for women, that I should just put up with it. Data actually show a large disparity in the number of painkillers prescriptions, with women receiving 1.7 times more painkiller prescriptions than men. Women and men experience pain differently due to brain function and hormones. Yet, most medical research is based on Caucasian males, what most societies think is the universal standard. I mean, in the US, it wasn't until 1993 that the FDA lifted its ban on women participating in clinical trials. Most over-the-counter painkillers have never been tested in women. Fortunately though, it's not all doom and gloom. Yes, women's voices are still received with mixed reactions due to a long and entrenched history of gender discrimination. However, sensitivity to gender bias is also increasing. Women and people with female reproductive organs are becoming more aware of the conditions that affect us specifically and of our rights as patients. So we need to keep speaking up, asking to be listened to, asking for funding and research. This way, our pain will not be dismissed again.
Okay, there's another explanation. A lot of doctors are just shit. Like you have experienced. He went today to get his bandage taken care of, and the nurse wasn't there. So the doctor has a half-assed job at it, and he's hurting him, and he doesn't care that he's allergic to the tape, and it was just a mess. Like, I mean, obviously he's not doing a job that he usually does, but it is very often, even for men, to get misdiagnosed. Or men don't even go to hospital half the time, right? So I think it's just doctors are fallible. They're human, and they're not all good.
Yeah, and as well, if it's like what they go into, go in for, like let's say they're feeling period cramps and like really painful. Yes, that's bad for them. No, but there's other worse things going on. They're probably just like, hang on, like don't. We got to handle this first. Like you're not priority.
I don't know.
And they'll put his hand off. They will hand them off to like, just go to this painkillers. That just said that they get more painkillers than men. I didn't get that part.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
They get
it was like
1.74 times.
Yeah, I was like, wait, does that mean that are they not addressing the issue? Is that what they're asking? Like they're not like curing them; they're just giving them a treatment.
You'll have to rewatch it and maybe see if you missed some from it. But
No, I got tripped up at the same point.
Yeah, same. So I don't know.
They get more, and they're complaining they don't get enough. There's definite contradiction. So yeah, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I don't think it's bullshit that they get misdiagnosed, or perhaps it's their pain's downplayed, for sure. But the fact that you have to call it a gender pain and that it's because that they're women that this occurs, no, I just think it's shitty doctors.
Yeah.
Shitty doctors.
Let's go to a different doctor.
Yeah, that's why they say go for a second opinion. Like Nikki.
I think it's also partial blame is the person feeling the pain, lack of education as well.
Well, yeah, like she said. So now that women are more aware of like things like endometriosis. Is that right? Endometriosis.
Yeah.
They're a lot more aware of that sort of thing. They are aware of the symptoms. Then they can go to the doctor and say, "Hey, I'm pretty sure I got this," or "Can you check for that?" Yeah. There was a clip the other day I saw that AI was beating doctors.
Yeah.
Like by far.
Like given like
they had
100
doctors in a room, and they were trying to diagnose symptoms. Make a diagnosis based off of symptoms. They hit like, was it 30% or something? It was 60% or something like that. And the AI was getting 85% every time. It was just like, and way faster.
All a massive data set.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's going to make huge leaps and bounds in medical research.
Also with this, they like kind of diagnosing themselves, but they also are playing that card, because I know a lot of women at my school, high school, that just want to get out of class, and they did it like once a day, every day, for weeks. And they would say, especially if it was a male teacher, they would say, "I have cramps," and they'll leave and then just go to the toilet and just be on the phone the entire time.
Yeah, but that's a different point. That's besides the point. That's completely irrelevant.
Is it?
Yeah, because you got to think about it from perspective. They're at school. If you've got an easy way to get out of something, sure, you can use that. They're not saying. They're not actually in pain.
Yeah.
So it's got nothing to do with it. They're not in pain and going, "Oh, my pain is being ignored." It's just going, "I'm in pain. Can I go to the toilet?" Or I'm having something going on. Can I go to the toilet? And then out. It's just an escape route.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Maybe awkward.
Pain,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Pain gap.
Yeah.
Pain gap.
I call BS. Yeah, everything is just being politicized, and if you come up with a name like that for something, like we need to come up with a name like that for like a male issue, so that it's named just right, that people can buy it, that it sounds woke.
Yeah.
You know,
male issue.
What?
Like something like male suicide. More like, can we close that gap? Can more women please kill themselves? Because men are killing themselves at a massive rate. So
yeah, it's because men don't usually go get help.
Well, that's a gap. That's a huge gap. Can we talk about that gap? No.
men usually don't get.
Like you presented it, but yeah, sure.
No, but
sure.
There are okay. What about the university gap, or the education system? It's designed for women by women mostly. Most teachers are women. All this woke nonsense is being driven by the universities, which go into the school. It's a revolving door of left progressive nonsense. Too far progressive. Like I consider myself a centrist, I'm not right, I'm not left. I like to judge each issue as it comes and not
blindside.
Or not just
be too biased.
Or just whatever my party says, that's what I believe. That's what most people are. Like they don't really judge each situation for itself.
Open-minded, closed-minded.
It's like, yeah, I'm right, I'm left. You know, it's anyway. What were we talking about before? Okay, well, fine. What was I talking about? Nah, we're all too tired.
Men's mental health, and went off from that.
Yeah, mental health. The next one was
teachers.
The universities. Yeah. So, far more women graduate from universities. Far more women. I don't know. There are lots of instances where there's a gap on each side, and to call them out and say, we need to close this gap, or we need equity as opposed to equality. There's all these buzzwords that are trying to victimize
you're talking about doing the right thing. This is just to make money. Come on. The
neurofen industry,
pharmaceutical industry, backing it up. Okay.
Yeah, we need to sell more drugs to women. Yeah.
So you're saying that
But the women will see this thing and then they buy this propaganda. Like it's to convince themselves that they're victims, and then we need to close that gap too. And
you didn't even know the gap existed.
Yeah,
until you pointed it out.
Yeah. And maybe
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about that if it's more the fact that it's just BS.
Yeah. But there are women in that thing. They go, they said this and that. I'm sure those things happen. I don't deny that.
Not because you're a woman.
But it's not because you're a woman.
No. But yeah, the suicidal.
Could be wrong.
The suicidal one, you say fix that gap.
Yeah.
It's because men don't usually go out and ask for help, including actual paying things.
Actually, the studies show that actually more women attempt suicide, but more men succeed. Because usually women
do it for attention.
Not for attention. They don't do it well enough. It's like a little cut or something, or it's not lethal enough. Whereas when dudes want to do it, a shotgun or a jumping off it's gonna happen. So yeah. It's obviously not a funny situation. Anyone does it. It's a horrible thing to do, and no one should ever feel that they need to do something like that.
Opt out. No.
Yeah. There's always a way.
Do you believe in the gender pay gap?
No, I do not believe in the gender.
Do you believe in the gender pay gap?
I don't know what to believe.
I'll show this stuff. I've got this.
I like the theory that if there was a pay gap, if every man's dollar is 73 cents, or whatever it is.
Maybe there is in specific industries, but the industries that I've seen male and female working the same job and
they get paid the same hourly rate.
But it's been based on their skill level, really. So
it came up for Women's Day. It came up at work, and they were saying.
But which jobs is it fixated at for the whole gender pay?
But
in general,
that's the problem. That's the
just
statistics. The statistics are correlated on all women's income combined and all men's income combined. It does not take into
true measurement.
It does not take into consideration hours worked. It does not take into consideration
jobs that actually they want to do.
It doesn't take into dangerous jobs. It doesn't take
high-paid jobs.
It doesn't take anything into consideration. It's just
so they're pushing their own agenda, some propaganda.
And if you actually look at the statistics, I think for the most part, women are getting paid more in most places, like in office jobs, stuff like that. They're getting paid more comparatively.
And stuff like that.
Because they keep talking about, the gap's a little bit closer. The gap's a little bit closer. The gap's a little bit closer. So
how's it getting closer without them getting paid more?
And without them working in the harder, more hard work jobs.
So like mining, for instance, or like they get paid a lot of money, but they do rough, dirty.
Their lives are shortened,
hot shit. Like it's like extremely hot there. Like, no one. I think they will get paid more than a nurse, and more. It's more often than a woman is a nurse or teaching. Or
women tend to pick more jobs involving people.
Yeah.
Men do jobs with things. So we make stuff. They like to take
How
care
much,
of it.
How much do they earn roughly then?
Minus.
Yeah.
Our base rate is probably like 150.
Now, how much clear per week?
Here we go.
Like a daily is usually $600 to $800 a day.
Is that after tax?
No, before.
Okay, so how much?
I don't know, probably like $2-3 grand a week.
That's decent. Check this out.
Do account the fact that on average. So, do you take into account the fact that on average a male full-time employee works longer hours than a female full-time employee?
Not directly, no.
What about if you did it on an hourly rate? What would be the gender hourly pay gap?
Well, we don't have that data set.
You don't have that data?
No, because we ask for annualised salaries and from our employers when they report their data in.
Okay, so if a woman was working fewer hours but earning the same rate per hour as a man doing the same job, would that show up as a gender pay gap?
No.
So do you take into account the fact that on average
Have you seen
gender pay gap destroyed?
Yeah. Have you seen videos of people on the street asking, "Do women need? Do you need men? Does men in society?" And women saying, "No, they're useless. Women are way better." And then if they ask the man will say, "Yeah, we need women." Of course, it's like, what is the need to be better? Or I don't know. Like it's just
it's in the education. It's everywhere. It's how they've been brought up. I was brought up under that. I was brought up in a feminist environment.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is. There really is. It's destroying culture. There's no where's the femininity in feminism? They want women to be men. Like have you noticed? Masculine traits are encouraged in women, and feminine traits are encouraged in men.
Yeah.
So, for a woman is encouraged.
So what traits? Okay.
A woman is encouraged to stand up for herself, to fight for her right.
That's not a male or gender right, is it? Stand up for herself.
To
prevalent in men, maybe, or
like the whole boss bitch vibe, like. You don't meet a man. You go out, get a job. A job is your most important thing. Stuff like that. And on the male side, it's like, men need to do more housework and more child rearing and all, which is I agree. It's like half split it. It's great because man's at work, woman's at work, half at the end of the day, right? But anyway. So, but it's also men are far more encouraged these days to show their emotions and be vulnerable and da. It's all that kind of thing. It's only if a man
testosterone levels are going.
That's different. That's been since the 70s, but that's also another story.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's just society.
Sorry, where are you getting that? You're bouncing around all over the place. But what was the point?
That masculine traits are encouraged in women and feminine traits have been encouraged in men. So,
but those things you mentioned are like what? Like working? That's not a masculine trait.
No, that your career is your most important thing.
Oh, okay, you didn't say that. Okay,
your job. I said job, but yeah.
No, not the most important thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
So that puts a lot of weight on that.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. Okay.
So, like, you never don't rely on a man. Always, take care of yourself. also everybody's being it seems like singlehood is going up. Everybody's
they're not trusting people.
Nobody wants to date anymore, boys. Like I can even see in your attitude, you're like, women, like
men are scared to approach women as well, and women don't want to approach men, and then
it's just endless cycle of like. I feel like feminism encouraged the battle of the sexes. Why is there a battle of the sexes? We were designed to be together, man and woman. That's nature.
Yeah.
Feminism tore us apart.
You want to work together.
Intentionally.
Yeah. Feminism, got to the point where like they were doing it right to be equal. To be equal.
Yes.
And they've reached that. And now they've gone beyond that.
Yeah, they want equity.
Yeah.
So like things like superannuation. They talk about how, it's unfair because women leave work to go and have kids, so they won't accumulate as much super, right? So there's a super gap, right? Yeah, but your husband
they're not
is
working. But they're not working. So that's
exactly
that's just unfair.
Yeah. So there are suggestions that they should get more super to make up for
the lost gap.
What
happened to people that don't have kids?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
But then there's the discrimination. And okay, well, I'm working, and can I get more super?
No. So there's the
reverse discrimination, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's where the equity thing comes in. It's like, so you want to close this gap that doesn't exist, so you just keep paying women more and more and more for the same jobs that they want to do.
Well, I just identify myself as a female,
Yeah.
female.
I saw.
Yeah.
Was it a military dude?
Yeah,
right?
I saw that
the
too.
military dude.
Yeah, he can have a beard too.
Yeah.
Because there's no legislation saying you have to shave your beard.
Because for a woman, yeah. So and he got his own chalet.
Yeah.
He got
his home thing.
His benefits went up. Everything went up.
Yeah.
Just by transitioning, and he didn't
do anything. Yeah, he didn't do anything.
said,
Just to identify it.
He identified.
He played his cards right.
No. I am a Aboriginal pregnant female.
Yeah. I identify as
you get more perks as well.
Torres Strait Islander.
Mm-hmm.
I have this point of view with independency. When you ask a woman, what is to be independent? They always say to be independent from a man, do my own work, be able to support myself.
Uh-huh.
If you ask a man, what is to be independent? It's usually from your parents. They don't think of being independent from another gender. They think of being not relying on what you rely on before.
Yeah. Okay.
It's completely different. Like, why is that? Like, they want to be independent from a man.
Well, because they don't want to have to listen or work along or it's like I said, they've encouraged
It never used to be like that.
No.
That's why shit's not working properly.
Yeah, they've encouraged women to be independent,
work
to work, to
but
your career is the best thing.
When a man becomes independent, he also brings alongside a woman as well.
Becomes a woman.
Say that again.
He brings a family. He wants to be independent. Independency is completely different for man and woman, and they think it. I don't know. I said it before. Like the man thinks independency is not relying on parents. Or
Yeah. So
women's independency is for not relying on a man.
Okay. Men are hardwired to want women.
Yeah,
that's never going to change, right? So when we get independent, we want to get independent so we can then get a woman, right?
Yeah.
Now, women. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please tell me. Women have always searched for security, right?
They want to get a man that has a high-paying job or whatever.
Yeah, so that's why they look to people who... have you heard of hypergamy? I'm sure you've seen it. No, you haven't? Okay. Hypergamy is that men tend to date across or down.
So equal level or
down. Equal level or down, and women tend to go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a evolutionary biology thing.
Being less independent?
No, it's not to be less independent, it's to be more secure. If you choose someone who is a higher value than you, your life should be good, should be fine. So it makes sense. What were we talking about before that?
When a man goes down, woman goes up.
Yeah, no, what were you talking about?
Independency.
Yeah, independency. So So now that women have been, they're not seeking that security in men anymore because they've been convinced we're all shit. We're all horrible, misogynist pricks who just want to control women and tell them what to do and all that sort of stuff, right? We're just horrible people. So they need to be independent. Their career is the most important thing. And once I've got my career where I'm at, now I still want that guy out there. So women they're also, like we said before, the universities, they get higher educated, they're getting better jobs than a lot of men. They're taking themselves out of the dating market because they're always aiming higher, but there's less and less men that are up there.
Yeah. If you search up on TikTok as well, what is your ideal man? And they say what they want. And it's like
0.1%.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Everyone, and they ask a man, it's like, oh, you're like 20-something% to meet this woman.
Yeah, if that. Yeah. Most men are fairly simple creatures. They just want to chill and have a nice family and, But life has gotten complicated. It's not easy for anyone, and everyone's confused. I don't know that you're any less confused than a woman is these days, or me for that. Like, it's just, life is all over the place these days.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I got put off that comment.
What?
Yeah, I agree.
What did you say?
No, what you said.
What did I say?
Don't worry, you can replay it and watch it later. So I agree. Move along. I agree.
What did I say?
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Don't make a thing of it. I agree.
Okay.
You're making a thing of it.
Cool.
Move the fuck along.
I think he wanted you to expand. Like,
if you got something to say.
Move along. Okay. I agree.
Fuck.
Anyway, yeah. So I think we're all fucked. I have no hope. I'm twice divorced, man. It's like, actually, it should be in a couple of days. I'll be twice divorced.
What is it, final or something?
Yeah, it should be finalised on the 11th or something. By the time this comes out. Crazy. I'm crazy. I think I'll stay away from number 3.
No.
I'll never say never.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll never say
never.
never.
I said to him, will you do anything stupid?
I'll never say never because I said never after the first one. It happened again, so I'll...
There's someone always out there for somebody. So.
Yeah, true. I think it's my own lack of...
Do you jump in too quickly, or...?
When I have a connection with somebody, I fall pretty quick. But I also think I just choose unwisely, or I choose for, I don't know, maybe it's more short-term excitement. I get like when it's super exciting and I think maybe that should be a danger sign. Maybe it's like I feel like lust and passion, and it's all fiery and but then that will inevitably fade. What's left after that? I think I really do need to concentrate more on a genuine connection that we can vibe and talk for. Like I don't think I've ever had a relationship where I stayed up all night talking to somebody, like that kind of thing. It was just like, it was more, I guess, seated in passion and whatnot. I mean, it's
just learn from mistakes, move forward. Yeah.
I don't think it's a mistake. I don't regret it because I've got kids.
Not those mistakes. I was talking about that. Just our own mistakes. We do tend to sort of attract based on, our personality, based on what happened in the past.
Our upbringing, our parents. Yeah.
It's not just simple black and, white. So we can always better ourselves and hopefully find the person that matches with us at that time in our life. Because you remember, some people, if you met at different times of your life, you might not match and resonate.
Yeah, but people grow and change as they get older.
Yeah.
Some people refuse to grow. I also saw another thing. Men marry women hoping they'll stay the same. Women marry men hoping they'll become the man they want.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
That's a recipe for disaster.
That probably makes sense. I think Prim wanted me to be someone else.
Probably for most men.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we do have some, bad habits. So,
yeah.
Got something to put us into place sometimes.
Yeah. But I think
not change us as a complete different persona.
Yeah. Well, look, just as much blame goes on myself. Like I have a tendency to sort of, I think I let myself go. I become whatever I think they want, and I lose myself in the process.
People pleaser.
Yeah. I'm a terrible people pleaser.
Don't end up being your true self.
Yeah.
Mirroring someone else or what they have an image of what they want you to be.
Yeah. So then and when it gets toxic, it feeds on itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep conversations.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fucking light one. Bullshit. Yeah. Right. Serious.
We're done.
We are done.
Been an hour and a half.
Any funny videos or?
Oh yeah, let's do a funny one.
Light the mood. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Why?
Why are you screwed?
I mean, like, it's getting worse and worse. And then...
No, that's why you have to work on yourself. Figure out who you are first.
And they'll come chasing me.
Yeah.
Don't go looking.
Yeah.
Like Christian has. Oh, you find one.
Yeah.
Island.
Exactly. Yeah. It just worked itself out. Oh, this guy's funny.
We think like that.
Nah, just the whole that you screwed him. So just still processing that. Nah. Don't be so negative.
Nah, just
on yourself, man.
Work on yourself. And don't be in a rush.
No.
There's no rush.
Yeah.
I don't think he's rushing.
Well, Christian,
I rushed.
Christian was like,
looks like he's just too relaxed.
He was like, "What's wrong with me?" And you said, "I'm not going to get married. I'm going to tell." He was like, "Well," I was like, "Bro, you're 20."
He's just lonely. He's just lonely.
I was like, "Mate." The more you think like that, the more girls don't want you.
Yeah. Getting desperate.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I forgot what we were talking about because of the ADHD. Let me fucking take a brief moment to explain some things. I have autism and ADHD together. Like, I have two opposing processing disorders. I have a processing disorder that misinterprets information at an incredibly slow pace, and then I have another processing disorder that fucking can't stop fucking running. My brain is basically like if somebody put a fucking Ferrari engine in a fucked up Subaru Forester. Like, it is fast as fuck, my boy. It just ain't got no safety features. It'll hit 400 miles an hour, but it ain't got no seat belts, fucking power steering, or brakes. We will catch fire on the freeway.
That's funny.
He's got some major tics. I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD and autism, but I ain't got those tics, thank God.
I just shiver a lot. Just because you're cold or...
Nah, I get anxious and
like a weird sensation that goes through your body.
Yeah. I used to tap my foot all the time. Yeah. It's called stimming, actually.
Stimulating yourself.
Yeah, stimulating.
Stimulate yourself. But then, if you go on TikTok, are you still?
What?
If you go on like reels or like stuff that's like short dopamine, are you still mellow?
Oh yeah, because it's constant dopamine.
Yeah.
It's easy.
So
yeah,
you get lost in what you're thinking.
I hate it. I hate doom scrolling. Yeah, you get locked in, and you're like, your brain gets fucked. It's terrible. All right, we're good. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. Although less people are watching.
Man.
Nobody's watching anyway.
I know. Good to see you again, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of
Please
stuff.
do.
Comment, blah, blah, blah. How about you leave a comment? That might help the algorithm. You leave a comment too.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, comment on the videos.
what I want or what I want to see, or
just talk some shit. I don't care. Say anything.
Say
something. Anything.
Wait, should I say like get another account and say these people are not abiding? I don't know, the gender pay gap or the gender. We talk about all that stuff. Should be like, oh, you are so. I don't know. Say something really controversial.
Like you misogynist pricks.
Yeah, that's like that. Yeah.
No, just hype us up.
Ooh, another great match. I think I did the first episode. I commented, and that was the only thing I've ever commented.
Right.
I said finally something. Well,
okay. Yeah. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye.
Yeah.